Cristy Barton. I am the coordinator of faith formation for children here at Our Lady of Mount Carmel Church. And the question is, what's my favorite thing to do as a family? I'm Mexican. I love going out to eat, but we can't do it right now. So having takeout at home and just pretend like we're at a restaurant is something that I like to do. I really like to eat, and my boys like to eat. I also really enjoy movie time. I know it's not something that you can be talking to anybody, but my kids are 11 and 9, so my 9-year-old still comes up and snuggles. So when we pick out a movie and I wrap myself in blankets, I really enjoy that he still climbs up and wraps himself around the blanket and just wants to be held. So that is one of my favorite things to do with them, because they're not fighting, they're getting along, but I also get my snuggle time with the little ones. I like to see sometimes those movies that we can't stand because they're too cheesy, but when I see their funny faces and the way they giggle, and so I just pause for a moment and stand in awe of their little faces and the things that make them giggle, and the purity in their hearts and their innocence, and just step back for a second and just admire that innocence and that smile and that giggle that, one day they're just going to be grown up kids. So I take that moment and pause and just see, this is what makes them giggle now. This is what makes them laugh right now. And if it's something a little bit scary, which in children's movies, they still have some things that may be scary for them when they snuggle up, and then just enjoying that moment when they're still thinking, Mama, I'm safe in my mama's arms. So those are the things that I like to do. We also like to play games. There's a game called Exploding Kittens, and it's really funny. We bought them for them for Christmas. And it's just a luck game and playing cards, but there's another one, Kids Against Maturity, which, as mom of little boys, the things that make them laugh is things that talk about farts and things like that, it's funny, but I can get the sense of their humor, and we all gather around the table and just play games and just beat one another at Uno. So those are the things that we like to do as a family. And please comment and see what you guys like to do as your family. We want to know what you guys are doing to cope.